Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about your email address being leaked and what you can do in these sorts of situations in the future. Now, if your email has been leaked, you're most likely receiving a flood of spam emails that clog up your inbox, making your life a bit more difficult. Not only that, but some of these emails could possibly be phishing attempts that try to steal your private information or download malware on your devices. And so I'll be explaining how your email could have possibly been leaked and what you can do to protect yourself from such scenarios. I'll also be showing you how to prevent this from ever happening again with the help of data removal services like Incogni, for example. So without further ado, let's get started. Also, if at any point in this video you'd like to check out any of the data removal services that I mentioned, you'll find all the useful links, including discounts, in the description down below. Now, as I mentioned earlier, not only will you be getting a horde of spam emails, but you'll also be getting a lot of phishing scams in your inbox. These phishing attempts will disguise themselves as those of important companies or popular people and are often accompanied by a sense of urgency, like a once-in-a-lifetime deal, notices about delayed payments, or anything of the sort. And then they'll have you give them your personal information or click on a dangerous link to complete the scam. This has led to several cases of identity theft and financial fraud, with rates on the rise in recent years. And another thing that these scammers might try to do is change the login information of any social media accounts linked to the email address through password recovery attempts. And this is not limited to just social media accounts. They'll try to steal any login credentials they can find linked to the address, such as streaming services and online stores and so on and so forth. Now, you might be wondering how your email ended up being leaked online, resulting in this much spam. Well, the most common way for this to happen is by putting your email address out publicly, whether you post it on your timeline or link it to your bio. Everything you put out online is collected and analyzed by data brokers, who then sell it to whoever pays. And yes, that includes scammers as well. But this is not just limited to online activities. Sometimes stores would generate profit by selling out their users' information to data brokers as well. They could be collected through different means, such as loyalty programs, fidelity cards, memberships, and anything of that sort. So if you give out your information publicly, there's a high chance that it ends up in the hands of data brokers. So what can you do to protect yourself from such scenarios? First of all, never give out your main email address to anyone you don't trust. Instead, create a disposable email just for public use and avoid linking it to any of your social media accounts or anything that has your private information. If you start receiving spam emails, make sure to report them as spam before deleting them. This would help your account better identify spam and automatically send it to the spam folder. And on top of that, avoid pressing on any links that you get from suspicious senders. With that being said, there are a lot of things you can look for in an email to know whether or not it's fake. As I mentioned earlier, the most telltale sign of a scam email is a sense of urgency, since they're trying to get you to press on the links without giving them much thought. And another dead giveaway is horrible grammar, since most of the time these emails are written by the scammers themselves and not any professionals. Now, these are just precautionary measures that would help you to protect yourself, but ultimately they won't stop the flood of spam emails. And that's because your data is being shared with several data brokers and scammers, so it's difficult to block all of them. And so the best way to deal with the root cause of this is by removing your information from data brokers through opt-out requests. But this comes with a few challenges. For example, you have a lot of data brokers, and checking which ones have your information will really take a lot of your time. And on top of that, even if they remove your data, they'll re-upload it later, which could cause a lot of back and forth and make the process like a full-time job. Fortunately, there are services that specialize in data removal where they use their database of brokers to send out opt-out requests and keep your private information off the grid. And I've looked around and tested some of the most popular data removal services and found Incogni to be the best overall. Now, there are a lot of factors that make Incogni the go-to data removal company. For example, they have a huge database that covers a wide range of sources. Every month, they scan more than 180 data broker websites, including people search platforms, to find and handle any sensitive information about you. Second of all, Incogni offers an annual plan that's much more affordable compared to other services. And in some cases, it costs nearly half of the price of the other companies like Delateam. Also, the annual plan comes with a permanent 50% discount, and you can further reduce the prices with coupons and discount codes. And on the topic of discounts, you can find the latest discount codes in the description below to help you save a bit of extra money. Now, as I mentioned earlier, some data brokers may re-upload your information even after it's been removed. Incogni, however, sends opt-out and data removal requests multiple times throughout the year, which keeps data brokers in check and stops them from re-uploading your data. And finally, the best part about Incogni is how simple the process is and how well they keep you informed about their activities. They provide weekly reports that detail the information they found and successfully removed, as well as any pending data removal requests they're currently working on. Also, they offer an interactive dashboard that you can access at any time, which displays the number of requests sent, completed, and pending. It also includes a helpful tips section that functions like an FAQ tab for additional assistance. So overall, the best way to prevent your email address from being leaked is to remove your data from the hands of data brokers. And the most efficient way to do that is to hire a reputable data removal service like Incogni. Also, make sure not to give out your personal information to any untrusted sources to minimize the chances of it being sold to data brokers and people search sites. So that's going to be it for this video. Again, if you're interested in Incogni, you'll find all the useful links, including discounts, in the description down below. And feel free to comment below if you have any questions. I like to get to interact and answer them. And of course, like and subscribe if you found this video to be helpful, or if you'd like to stay up to date with our future videos. Guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.